We're live. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon in Europe. Good morning, Mike.
How's it going?
Are we missing Griffin the entire week, or what was that?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe he's somewhere on vacation. He might be like in the actual chat though.
Yeah, he might come to the chat. Yeah,
And he'll explain himself.
that's fair. Yeah, he has to explain himself. That was like unsolicited holidays. That's not
We didn't approve these.
exactly. He didn't send it through the system for approval.
Yeah, he didn't submit PTO.
You were saying something about the indicator. Got me intrigued.
Yeah. So I'll show you what like my first iteration was, my current iteration was, and like what I'll explain where I'd like to be. So like the HUD, my idea for the HUD is that like, sure, I'll have the information there if you want it in regards to like where each instrument is in regards to what VWAP, right? And that's great information to have. But what I'd like to get to is what I have over here. If you see on the top right, is like these are the time frames that are current. Oh, I'm not okay.
Yeah, there we
these are the. If you look at the top right and their long arms, these are the time frames that are currently that a VWAP bounce can currently happen on. The ETH, the prior day, the weekly, and the monthly. Now it's like a little too difficult to read right now. The problem is that like each cell is only allowed to have one color. But I'm trying to like figure out a way where I can get to something like this. This was my first iteration. Oh, where's my mouse? Where you saw like this. And what I want to do is just like, instead of having like 5 different columns, just like have all the dots like right next to each other under long arms. And, this is, by color coordination, this is my ETH view up. This is my RTH view up. This is my ETH view up. This is my, weekly view up or prior day, whatever.
Yeah.
And the idea is that like in 5 seconds, you can tell which, tickers look the best for what setup. So like, if I look at this, like I can see ES, NQ, and RTY are probably good for shorts, right?
Yeah.
Because the VWAP balance is primed and ready on all 3 time frames. I mean, granted, today is a Monday, so this is a little misleading, but like the overnight and the prior day and the weekly is the same as the overnight. So like that's why it's a little misleading. But like the overnight and the prior day tells me that the VWAP balance is primed and ready to go, right?
Right.
And then the longs fired means that like there was a VWAP bounce on the monthly in this case. So like in like 10 seconds, you can like read the full story without having to like go into like every single chart, and analyze. That's what I'm trying
alternatively, have 10 charts open at the same time, which is also going to mess you up. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So like there's some kinks to get out. So like, for instance, like a long fired on ES, but we're also under the monthly. So like to me, I that needs to like, okay, it fired, but it failed type of thing. So I need to remove that from here. So there's some things I want to get out, but like to me, that's what I want from my trading. If I'm looking for bounces, and then I'll do the same for the double break. It's like, okay, the double break is armed and ready to go type of thing. And then once I have everything I need, then I don't even need these first 3 columns.
Right. Like, then you just need the signal.
Yeah. I just need to be aware of what signals are ready and what signals are coming, and, look for the one that has the most letters here. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. You're kind of, you're taking some steps behind the scenes so that for the trader, they're just seeing like what do you need to act on, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to apply your own analysis and all that stuff. You just need to act on this signal. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's doing the analysis for you and just digesting it and handing it into usable feedback. And that way you could have 6 tickers and like, or as many as you want, and like be able to track them more easily and like just focus on the one that's closest to something firing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's where I'd like to get to. It's not there yet, but
of course. I think there's also that it's always the same thing with product development or feature development. You need to draw a line in the sand at some point and say, okay, well, I've got a lot of other features, but maybe that's a different product, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is the product, right?
Yeah.
The bounce signals and I have to come up with a better name and what I'm gonna do that's a differentiator from ASFX is do what I spoke about. Like the double break will be there'll be two signals. There'll be the like, hey, it's happening, and then the confirmation.
Yeah.
So like
more of a break and retest, right?
Yes. So like it'll be quote unquote armed when it tests the opening range.
Yeah.
It'll be firing as it breaks, and then confirmed on the bullish candle or bearish candle.
Right. Makes sense.
And once I have those two things down, time to release to the public.
Yeah.
Hey, Lacey.
Hey, Lacey. Yeah.
Sorry, I went on a rant there.
So let's see if this week's price action is a little more clean.
I mean, based off my HUD, I want to be short on just about everything except for YM. YM, I want to be long. This is
for sure.
I like this a lot. I need to get rid of this I need to monthly fired, but it's failed at this point.
Yeah.
So maybe what I'll just do, so I don't confuse myself.
Morning, John. What do you mean it needs to disappear, or
like if I had a monthly bounce, right? So what this is telling me is that I go back far enough. Another thing I need to work on is because there's so much information being loaded, it loads relatively.
Yeah, it takes a while.
So there was a NQ. That means there was a monthly bounce, probably here-ish somewhere. When was the first time? Oh, here.
Yeah.
Somewhere there was a monthly bounce, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because it hasn't made an all-time high yet, it's still active. But in my opinion, once it closes below the monthly VWAP, it failed. So I need to get rid of that. So what I did, I just got rid of the column. So now you see what's armed and what's armed. So on YM, I want to be long. On everything else, I want to be short.
Yeah,
makes sense. Let's see what YM looks like.
But YM on the higher time frame is not really bullish, is it?
I mean, if you want to actually go to the higher time frame, why? This looks like a very bullish bull flag on the higher time frame.
Right.
It's where's your anchor point?
True, it does actually, and it bounced off of the
here. This is
previous resistance here. Yeah, it was actually quite a recovery on Friday.
Look at that bullish move. Yeah, it's pulled back a little bit, but in general, I'm bullish on YM.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. It's really also flashing green on pretty much anything here.
So I think the first thing I'm going to cut to save calculation power is this prior week value area, high value area, low.
Yeah. Did you see my video?
No, not yet. I didn't get a chance, but it doesn't work for every subscription. You need a premium subscription to have this on
to have the data.
To have the data to have it on anything below a 5-minute chart. So and I think that would help a lot with the calculation data time.
I don't have it on either. I don't really see the value.
I mean, it depends on what kind of trader you are. If you're purely a value area trader, that's very good information.
Yeah, you want to see it at least, right? But it's not necessarily, like you say often, it's not necessarily something to trade directly off of. It's more like either a confluence or a bias kind of indicator. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty big opening range today. No news.
This looks like perfect bounce. It's funny. I'm gonna turn off the weekly for today, but because the way I got around that that subscription issue for the weekly and the monthly is that I'm looking at the 15-minute chart for the weekly. So that's why you see like these stair steps. But that allows people without a premium subscription to be able to see the weekly and the monthly, specifically like towards the end of the week or towards the end of the month. Because you won't have enough bars in your chart for on a 1, 2, and 3 minute chart if you just have like the Griffin level.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I'm gonna take the weekly view out. That's the column.
We're getting close to 29,000 on NQ.
There's no trades until 9:45. So.
Nope. No trades.
There's some strong selling on NQ though. Ducks.
Yeah.
Negative 15. It's a big number. I think that's as high as it gets. Is the negative 15.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I have the footprint chart open here because I bought that subscription over the weekend. I'm curious to see if we get some absorption.
Just be careful. It's like
I'm not using it.
Okay. Yeah, look at it in the past. Like let the day play out and then look at it at like inflection points and see like what happened at that inflection point.
I've also been using it in London, right? Just during the day, just having a check-in and seeing what happened at, at VWAP, what happened at previous days, value area low, things like that, just to get familiarized. But it's also pretty heavy on my laptop. This is running. You sometimes trade inside the opening before the opening range, right? But you're not doing that today.
I'm trying not to. It's probably gotten me into more trouble.
Yeah, same.
Then it's like have I missed like some of the best moves ever by not trading? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the amount of times that I've missed the best move, like I've lost more trades. Have I also gotten the best move sometimes? Absolutely.
Yep, that happens.
And that's probably why I've traded it longer than I should have.
Yeah, because you get lured into that idea that, that worked, so it must be a systematic thing, but it's really just a lucky shot.
100%. I mean, maybe lucky, maybe a little.
I think
maybe a little bit of skill too.
Taking part in that shakeout in the beginning is risky, right?
Chris has no problems doing it though. Drysdale.
Right. Okay.
The setup is a setup according to him.
Yeah.
But I guess he's got, maybe almost 10 years of experience on me. So
yeah, that counts
for something. Like reorganizing my screens. At first, I thought I wanted the lower time frame, higher time frame chart, and then I want NQ and ES on one screen, and then YM and RTY on another. But I think I just want all the lower time frames on one screen and all the higher time frames on one screen.
Right.
I like that better. So what are you thinking today? Are we looking for shorts or double breaks?
I'm gonna not say anything, I think, and just wait, be patient for structure. It's Monday. Volatility is pretty high, so I'm just gonna wait and see. But of course, I mean, Huh?
That's probably really smart. Just trade what it is.
Yeah, let's see if I can hold on to that.
You know, Austin like gives two shits about the higher time frame. You know, like he just like
Yeah.
he looks at the 3 VWAPs and trades what it is. Trump on Canada,
Yeah,
Trump.
that makes sense. And I just think it's been, I mean, people have been winning short and long for weeks. So there's nothing is given, right? We've seen a lot of these sessions where it dumps out of the open and it reverses that move later in the session. So like that, was it Friday? We had that ES where we were saying everyone probably got edged on that, and they did, but they did actually pull through on the double break. So depending on the stop, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a crazy, but like that's not the double break I want to be a part of. I don't want to be
and
a
it
part of
was
the
also
double
it
break.
bounced multiple times before it actually took over, right? So
yeah, I'm pretty sure I caught a short on ES that and to be fair, that is OpEx. You know, like
yeah.
I even during the stream I was like, yeah, I think we closed the day green, but like how we get there is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'll bring the market down. Tariffs on January 2027.
There's lots of good news right now.
Crypto's still holding up. That's all I care about, right? That's where my money is.
100%. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but it's certainly ripping.
You know, certain FUDs, you know, like
It
tariffs
is FUD. Yeah.
will move people, make people move their money out of stocks and into crypto.
Yeah, I think it was just overlooked. That, I mean, it's been sitting in a tight range for months, and now it's just, some people had to do something, I guess. But yeah.
All right, opening range is set. We have
opening range
touched
is
it.
set and broken.
Yeah, we have touched on all 4 indices. Again, the signal on YM at the moment. Oh, that's funny.
Are you getting a signal?
So if you look at the 3-minute chart, which is what I have on my CR charts open, there is a signal. But the reason why it wasn't a signal on the 1-minute chart is because there's a blackout period till 9:46, and the signal would have happened at 9:45.
Yeah. Okay. So that's something you coded in a blackout where it doesn't.
Yeah. See, like the signal's coming out here.
Yeah.
It probably would have happened on the 2-minute chart too. But like
the bounce was pretty significant on the 1 minute as well. I mean,
that's where a little bit of discretion comes into play.
Yeah.
And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn these off. So I'm curious if that loads a lot quicker. I go from time frame to time frame. Yeah, like I would. That's one of those like, okay, I'll just take the next bounce. That's okay. I don't need to take that first one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that didn't help. I need to. That's a deal breaker for me. If I were a customer and it was taking like 30 seconds to load, that would be a deal breaker for me.
And what is that? Is this because you have so much? Does it get faster if you toggle some of these things off? I guess it does, right?
I would think so. So like, You like the 3-minute chart on the bounce plays, Orange Grove? Yeah, that was my thought process too, especially in the choppier markets. We're getting a bounce signal on RTY short.
Oh, true. Yeah. We might get one on ES as well in a minute.
We had a double break signal on RTY as well. So let's see. Switching time frame now. Here, I'm just gonna do this. I was like testing out the idea of like adding in on fair value gaps.
Of adding in fair value gaps?
No, of like adding in like on fair value gaps. So the idea like the idea being like, okay, let's say I got long on this bounce on YM, right? And now there's a fair value gap. Every time I retested, adding in type of thing. You know, like, but I didn't get very far. I want to do a back test on it as opposed to like actually forward test it.
I think we should do some fair value gaps.
So there was a short signal.
Yeah, it triggered.
On the 1 minute on RTY and yes, short.
Could actually, that's 4 points on RTY down to the opening range low. Yes, it's also triggered. Yeah. John is short. Godspeed.
Good for you, John. I was a little too slow. I was too focused on like the lag, but like I think the short on RTY would have been perfect if I was paying attention to it.
Yeah. We did get a break, at least on RTY, right? We did get a one tick wick outside of the range. What are you looking for now?
I might take this short on ES.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if it's a bearish candle. I'll take the short on ES. Yeah, I'm short.
Nice. Yeah, RTY is breaking down. So that was the right call as well.
I'm short.
You didn't take the RTY one, right?
I did not.
No.
As much as I wanted to. Even the 3-minute candle was showing was like a signal too. So like it would have been like getting short here, which still would be working.
Yeah. Got another test.
If we close a 1 minute candle above, I'm out if it doesn't already hit my stop.
Where is your stop? Oh, it's there. Okay.
It's right there.
Goddamn price action, eh? Is it gonna light up the double break now?
So that's a good question. I think no, because I think I do have logic that says if a bounce.
Oh, you want the okay, you want the break and retest too, right? So it's
No,
not gonna
but
do
like
it right
the double
away.
break technically already happened at 9:49. At least on the ES. I don't know about MES. But what's it called? You can't get a second double break. There's only one, and I believe I disarm it once a bounce happens in the opposite direction.
So that red candle on my the 949 one, that would have been a double break candle if it had, with the criteria that you put in, but if it had finished bullish, it would be a double break candle. That would be the signal. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of this ES. Fuck this ES. Why am I even trading it?
Yeah. That was mistake number one.
That was mistake number one. Why am I trading ES?
Take it off your chart. You can't have 3 charts. I guess you can have a 3 chart layout. You can?
Yeah, I ended up getting out like right here. What?
Yeah, you can have 3 charts.
No, I still want to be aware. As much as I make fun of it. Whoa, is there Trump news? Is that why everything's been reversing?
That's the tariff one. That's the one John shared. That's the latest news I have.
I saved myself $100.
Something I put into my rule set is if NQ and YM goes opposite like they do today, ES is not something I want to trade.
That's smart.
Maybe. I'm gonna watch and see what happens at New York here in NQ if we get there. A lot of battle going on right now. How's Max 7 looking? Mixed. Nvidia's down 2.5%. Maybe there was some news there.
Apple's king. I remember I own the shares now, but like I remember
Of what?
Of Apple, but like for almost like a year, I was just like buying or selling puts on Apple at 130.
Uh-huh.
I was like, why would even Apple be down this low? And I eventually got filled, and like been holding ever since.
Okay.
That's the one stock I'll just never sell.
But you sold a put.
Yeah. So when you sell a put, you're essentially saying, I'm willing to buy these shares at this,
Right. Yes.
even if it goes lower.
Yeah. But the strike price was what, 130?
130 or 132, something like that.
So you're very, I mean, you're deep in the money for selling a put, right?
Yeah.
Currently, at least.
What's unnamed? I don't know. Apple.
The one thing I don't like about NQ here is the risk reward. I'm not really sure where to put my stop.
Yeah, it was literally like we got to 180 and I was selling puts like all this time, and I eventually got filled around here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just been holding it ever since. Like, why would...
So you just keep rolling it?
Yeah. Well, every time I'd get to like 80% profit, I would just close it.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
That was fun.
But you have been rolling some if you've been waiting for, or have they just paid off each of them?
They just paid off each time.
Okay. So you're selling a put at a dip.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's also the sort of the strategy that's occurring to me now. I haven't sold puts. I've just been buying calls. But instead of going heavy on a stock or an index during a dip, why not just buy a call or sell a put, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you can afford it with the risk that you're willing to put on, then that makes sense, I think. These are not, again, I mean, we're just continuing the price action where it's not, I'm pretty sure this is going to reverse on some of on all of the indices actually at some point during the day, because it's not convincing. I mean, it did dump pretty hard out of the open, but ES is already back inside the first candle. I don't like that. Yeah, let's wait and see.
Yes, it's currently doing a double break on the 3-minute. It never closed on the 3-minute above until this candle. Yeah, this is painful. I gotta fix this.
What is it?
The long load time.
Yeah. Too much information going in.
Yeah. Yeah, see the double break happened at 9:54 in the 3-minute.
Yep. But then the question is, does your 3-minute, because if I look at it on the 1-minute, I could probably argue that, oh shit, something happened here. But I could argue that you did get a break and retest. You got a wick down under the New York, and then you could go long after that. You don't see that on the 3-minute, right?
Yeah, but so here's the thing: you'll get less signals on the 3-minute for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But the signals in theory should be more powerful because
there's more data.
Yeah, there's more data. Like, to get a bearish or bullish close on the 3-minute is a lot harder than it is to get a bearish or bullish close on a 1-minute.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I got out, because like I even considered trailing my stop, moving my stop to up here.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like I would have gotten wicked out. It was actually a pretty good view up bounce on the ETH. Do I re-enter?
Are you going to do something?
I'm considering it. Putting a limit order. It gets filled.
On ES?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Like, I don't want to enter here, but I want to enter around the close of that candle if I can get there. Like where I should have entered. Yeah, look at that orange grove short ES again. I like the short. It looks good.
I don't know what happened in that. If it was just an order coming on that 10:02.
I mean, there was definitely ducks. I heard it.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yemen attack on sensitive positions in Saudi arms depot, whatever.
Just some attack.
Oh, NQ just sitting on the opening range low.
I did get filled.
Okay. And that was a short?
Yeah, I'll put it on. If I can find my drawing tool. There it is. $10 points to make 10 points. I'm also trying to be, this PA is awful. I agree, Orange Go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be like, stop hitting home runs type of thing. So like, I think that's a reasonable target. Just like a little tiny break at the low.
Mm-hmm. Just go with with Austin's approach and go for 3 points or something like that.
I can't do that.
I can't even go for. I can't even do base hits these days. I keep losing. But I think patience has a part to play in that. I think I'm still gonna just wait and see whatever side takes over here, and then some confirmation. I mean, it's a strong down day. It is based on VWAPs. I'm just not. I don't trust it. But if we can get back up to 28,990, where it's sold off twice before and going to coincide with the New York, yeah. But then again, stop placement, huh?
Orange Grove saying 3 points times 18 accounts make trading way easier, but when he loses 15 points on 18 accounts, it hurts.
You can remove that idea of 18 accounts because just treat it as one account because you still need to produce a 3K target, which is with 18 accounts. Then if you do the math, you need to do 54,000, right? And that's as difficult as getting from 0 to 3K. It's not that difficult. I mean, it's posting the 6K days with 18 accounts is, I don't think that's right. Because those are base hits, honestly.
I respect Randy for showing like that. What was it, like $30,000
Absolutely,
loss?
yeah, full transparency. Yeah, it's difficult when you've tried it. You show your stats and you get all kinds of stupid ass people saying you should do this and you should do that and what kind of moron and all that stuff. So it is props to the guys that show it. There's always a lot of experts in the DMs and the comment threads, and yeah.
I'm an expert.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I know everything there is to know about trading.
Self-educated expert.
Except how to make money.
Yeah, that's the difficult part.
The short is working out here.
Yeah.
For now.
I mean, it's looking good on NQ as well. I just don't want to short this far off the New York.
Yeah, the problem with NQ is it's like already at the target.
It never gets back.
It's already at the target. So like, do you really want to short it there?
Exactly. But I don't like, I mean, just ES, it didn't really respect New York, did it? It chopped across twice in 10 minutes. Just also for reference, it's sitting at previous day's low right there on 61.25 on MES. What's your target? Session lows?
Yeah. Give me 10 points. Risk 10 points to make 10 points.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, I don't know if I'd let it go to the full stop at this point. But the stop is still there. But if like there's some really bullish price action, I might take it off early. I would take this via bounce on YM though, on a different account.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? And it's affecting ES as well.
I would also take the double break. There is a higher time frame. Are we at all-time highs on YM?
On what? On
No,
YM?
we're not
No.
at all-time highs. No, never mind. I take that back. That was a silly thing to say. Yes. Where's YM?
Yeah, I think NQ is going to break down. Nope, maybe not.
No, but that
it's funny having this footprint chart of you can try and see where people get trapped. But it's super balanced right now. It's just equal. And, oh, big sell order. You got some ducks?
There's some ducks in YM and NQ.
Yeah. Are you listening to Tick Strike with several indices at the same time?
Yeah. I have all 4 indices on.
How do you distinguish it? Different sounds?
I haven't gotten there yet. It's very rare to see ducks and ticks come in at the same time across the indices.
Mm-hmm.
There's usually a pause. So like if I hear ticks, I have enough time to like go look at my other monitor and say like, hey, okay, that was RTY ticks. Okay, now it's ES ducks. You know, like yeah, RTY is.
But it's not a different sound, so it's not.
I should create a different sound for YM, but I have not.
But how do you then distinguish? Are you looking at something as well?
Yeah, there's a. So like, let me drag one over. So like, when YM gets a tick or a duck, which hopefully it has one soon, you see like there's a red bar.
Yeah.
Like that's how I know which one it came from. But like I have to like move my eyes over to my other screen.
Okay, so you hear the sound and then you'll see which one it's. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a bounce signal on YM now. If it closes there.
Yeah, if it closes there. So the cool thing about the 3-minute chart is like I do know where the 1-minute bar closes. You just have to pay attention to. I'll take this if it stays like this for 5 more seconds.
Yeah, to the timer, I guess, or.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. It turned off again. The signal turned off even though the candle moved up. not going to ask about your trade secrets, but
well, it's all about the closing price and where it is in reference to the bar itself.
Mhm.
So if the closing price wasn't high enough, then it's not considered a bullish candle.
right.
But, there's discretion.
Yep. See, NQ did not really break to new lows. Let's see how it goes from here. That would be an epic double break on NQ. Unless do you not consider the double break on NQ when it's been bouncing 3 times?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't it be a double break?
No, I'm just asking because it's been up and down 3 times, breaking the opening range.
Oh no, that has nothing to do with it.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm considering it a double break if it does signal, right? Or if it does break and show strength.
Yeah, I mean, we got a long way to go.
60 points.
Is that really all it is? It looks so far.
Yeah. And just like, I mean, like any other setup, I'm going to have to force myself to wait for the retest because we've seen this a lot of times getting induced into a double break and then it just dumps and it becomes a bounce, right? Another thing we've seen a lot is what's looking like is happening on YM right now. It's trying, but it's not really breaking higher. It's exhausted.
Oh, the reason why there was no bounce because it didn't actually touch VWAP.
I agree, John. It's bullshit. Just don't get induced into anything because it really is choppy. What were you saying, Mike? Sorry.
YM. I mean, I don't know about your chart, but my chart didn't actually touch VWAP. So it's never was qualified for a bounce.
I only have MYM on here, so I don't know if MYM did touch, but it didn't signal. It was just lighting up as the candle was forming, and then it went off again. So I don't have a bounce signal on MYM. I just don't exactly know why, because it is touching New York and then it's forming a bullish candle, a pretty big one.
Let's see. Nope. Not by my math. Not by my not by my calculations.
I'm not calculating anything. I'm just looking at a chart.
Okay. Well, my calculations say it's not a bullish candle. Or it's not bullish enough, I should say.
Right.
Let me rephrase. It is a bullish candle. Like, yes, you look at it, that's a bullish candle.
Yeah.
That's why I entered the trade.
Yeah.
But for the signal, not bullish enough. Only top quality candles here.
I'm seeing this guy in my head, this little geek with a notebook saying, "Why did I lose my trade? That wasn't according to my calculations." According to my calculations, I should have won this trade. So I think what's helping me today is just deciding to focus on NQ. Not that I'm taking any trades, but that's pretty much the point. There's nothing attractive right now.
No, I mean that the only thing that's kind of attractive.
Don't say yes.
No, I was gonna say this YM bounce that's currently playing out.
Yeah.
The RTY short from earlier, it still looks good.
You could have exited.
Yeah, you could have argued that you could have played it, you could have exited out, but we're constantly making lower wicks. I mean, like maybe we invalidate that whole thesis with this candle coming up right now.
Suppressed.
Yeah. But like
it's just, I mean, RTY, I agree, it's the most promising one of them. if I look at NQ, it's just getting squeezed in a tighter and tighter range. So we need to see some form of like one side capturing it and then confirming before I can do anything.
Might get another bounce signal on RTY here.
Yeah.
It achieved my goal of making a lower low with the last time it touched view up, so it's technically armed.
Did it? So yeah, okay. So
armed
it
and
didn't.
dangerous.
It even made a lower low after that, right? But it never touched. Yeah.
Yeah. So if this would have touched view up, there would have been another signal there. But it did not.
Yeah, it's lining up.
Ooh, strong ticks on YM and RTY.
Yeah, that bounce on YM is playing out beautifully.
So disregard everything I just said about RTY. I didn't mean it.
Let's see what's panning out. Could reject. The double break signal is dead on RTY, right? It would have needed to have happened before the bounce.
Yes. So I mean, I didn't code the confirmation part yet, but the idea behind it is that like it needs to go here, here,
yeah,
and then
confirm. Yeah.
So like the whole idea of like having this bounce candle right after the double break negates that for me.
Yeah. He did take an entry on YM.
Yeah, this is the science account that I was working with on Friday. I mean, it's still an account. I'm still going to try and pass it, but
yeah, of course.
But I'm still holding short on my what's it called? My Sierra account on ES. Not liking
at the end
it
of
right
it
now.
At the end of it, you can say you took a payout for science.
I took a payout for science, 100%.
That doesn't mean that you're going to donate it to science, but
no, but I took it in the name.
In the name of, yeah. See, buyers are gradually coming back in.
Yeah, if we get a 3-minute close here, I'm going to close this on ES. Look at this bounce signal coming out. RTY.
Yeah.
It's got to close below and be bearish.
I think something I need to do is just to listen more to the information. Like, I mean, right now I've put a position tool up for a long on NQ, but the head-up display is telling me red, 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 down, strong down.
Yeah, so I think like you need to, or not just you, people in general, they need to not predict what's going to happen. And a double break is kind of like a prediction. You play it when it happens, but like don't try to anticipate that it's going to happen, right? Because like until it happens, the bounce is the play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think, I don't know the data, right? But I think that break and retest idea is much more valid because that is I mean, the reason why I've been induced into double breaks sometimes is because it's FOMO, right? You think, okay, now it's going to rip because buyers took over, right? But in reality, most of the time, beautiful signal, by the way, right now. In reality, what happens is it's that zone where where buyers and sellers are in balance, and you have no clue of knowing before you see confirmation, like now, for example, on RTY, whether any one side is going to take over, right? Are you short now on RTY then?
I am
already.
No,
you
I'm
have
short.
You are okay.
Yeah, I was like waiting for the candle close on that one. It's actually double whammy. It's a 5-minute short and a 1 minute.
Oh yeah, sweet. Strong confirmation. So you're going for what, 3,003 or something?
I'm gonna go for the low.
Yeah.
6 to make 6 almost.
What's the status, John? Any P&L to share? Did you take more trades?
5.7.
Huh?
5.6 to make 5.7.
Right.
Almost closed that ES prematurely. I like that I'm more focusing on the 3-minute chart than the 1 minute. I like the 1 minute for the entries, the 3 minute for the management.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I have the 5-minute open too. Just like I like that, because like the signal can technically come on any time frame, right? So like, yes, it came on the 1, but like more powerful, it came on the 5.
I just had a beautiful idea. Think about having that signal for swing trading on the 1 hour or something like that. That would be amazing.
100%.
That's a good idea, actually, because I mean,
it already works that way.
I would say so. I just need to apply it that way, right? Because, like you said before, the higher the time frame, the more trustworthy the directional confirmation is, right?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Now, don't get me wrong; it's going against me immediately.
Yeah, but that's this price action for you. I mean, come on. That's why I'm not taking anything. NQ is stuck in an 80-point range for 45 minutes. ES stuck in a 10-point range, 11-point range. It's gonna be funny on RTY. Stuck in a 9-point range. Did you listen to the latest of Austin's podcast? Okay, minus 250. That's not a bad day, John. Just saying, minus 250. Protected capital.
I like Scott Pulsini. Me and him. I mean, I used to trade very similarly to him.
Yeah.
He's got the bands. He's got, order flow. Yeah. He does it in a specific way. Like he puts a lot more emphasis on bookmap, but like, he used to do cumulative delta. I don't think he does it anymore, but
no, he says a lot about not doing that. Yeah.
But no, that's on my list to watch. I just haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, make sure you watch it because there's a lot of charts and walkthroughs there. Yeah. His assistant wrote to me to be on my podcast, but and then we chatted back and forth because I wanted a little bit of a different angle to it than just a bookmap webinar. But then I didn't hear anything back from them, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's got like his own indicators on bookmap, right?
I don't know. They had this. They were talking about this MBO bundle, which is all the rage right now, and iceberg detections and so on.
Yeah, he goes a lot heavier on the order flow than even I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was very much, higher time frame structure, no trades against the higher time frame structure, and using the lower time frame just to enter on the higher time frame structure. But
Right.
like order flow being a key part of it, like in the decision, like when to enter. But like he's almost like, from my memory, he's like, I don't really. He's more looking at like the lowest possible time frame ever, and he's looking to get like a couple points here and there. Like, but he's only risking a couple points too.
Yeah. It's the same thing. I've been watching some of the videos from these Italian guys, Fabio Valentini. He'll do these footprint charts where he'll have a stop that is like 4 points, 3-4 points on NQ, and he'll go for 8, right? And he can then put his stop under, a heavy buying order or heavy buying volume right on the footprint. And then if it's like 2 or 3 points in profit, he'll move his stop to break even. It's just insane. His average trade is like 10 seconds.
That's too stressful for me.
It is pretty stressful, yeah. But I can see the potential, in the footprint, and you see, okay, there's a buy wall somewhere. Maybe you have resting orders in that area as well, and then get aggressive buying, and then that's your kind of your wall with your stop underneath it. Anyway, I'm looking for a signal on NQ now.
Yeah, this R2I didn't work out. Not taking it off, but it's not working out. Lots of ticks coming in, so I'm imagining I'm going to get stopped out.
And this is right on the 1030 as well.
Yes, going against me too. Was there news? Ooh. Oh, well, at least YM's working out.
Yeah.
Oh, there was an attack on Russia.
There were news?
Something about their oil refinery was attacked, which obviously means bullish for the market, right?
Yeah, could be. Well, not if we get into an oil shortage.
No, oil raising prices means bullish. That's what I've learned.
Right. Okay. 2026 logic.
Okay, you got a double break signal on NQ.
Not yet. Do you?
Oh, on NQ, on the big boy, you do.
Okay. Well, then maybe I should just enter long here.
I mean, I still wait for the break and retest, but that's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
I think I'm gonna exit this. Yes. Yeah, I'm out on the yes. There's a 3-minute close, strong 3-minute close above VWAP. That was a minus 250 for me too, Mr. Orange Grove. RTY is recovering now. That's nice.
It's what?
Is recovering.
Yeah, it's trying to retest.
Okay, so a retest and a bullish move on NQ. I'd take that.
You in?
No. I said I'm waiting for a retest of the VWAP and then a bullish close.
Yeah.
Which may or may not happen. Who knows?
Yeah, I want to see a retest as well. I mean, everything is just weighing on NQ as well from above, right? So
I want to see a reclaim of VWAP for RTY to continue the trade, though.
yeah, get a third signal there.
If we just bounce up higher, I don't want to. I want to get out. And my stop on YM.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to take a full stop after being up 200-ish. Let's take a look at these fair value gaps, huh?
Yeah, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
We just filled a 1 minute fair value gap on NQ, but we just broke through it. So maybe that's an inverse fair value gap, right? That's actually what we have here on our hands.
There was a fair value gap on that. What's it called? On that double break.
Too much information.
Yeah.
Here
also like the 1 minute fair value gaps are like, I imagine are like the not even.
How much information is that even, right?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah, like the whole concept of single prints comes from the 30-minute chart. You know, like.
Right.
All right, I'm going to take a stop on this RTY probably. Oh, not yet. Not yet. I'm going to take a stop on this YM, though.
NQ. Oh, you said the big boy did give a signal.
Yeah. Are you still not over New York on MNQ?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I don't have a good retest. It's just
there
crawling
was no
higher.
good I mean, you can make an argument for this like 1 minute candle 1031.
I can, but I've also been burnt that way.
Yeah, like that's not a retest to me.
Right.
Either.
I would say in a downtrend, you know, with ETH and RTH VWAPs above us, if we bounce down now, that's a retest. I mean, that's a lower high, and then we hold that key level. I don't consider a 1 minute doji candle a retest.
I agree.
Well, let's put it like that. Like I have in the past, and I've lost money on it. So past being last week.
You see that? Look at that view up bound signal on the ES.
Are you confusing me because I'm not looking at the minis?
Oh, it didn't pan out.
That's a purple candle on mine. That should be a double break. Or is it not?
1037?
36.
So the painted candle, the way I did it was that the candle, it matches the VWAP color.
Okay.
So you know
right.
which.
So that's why it's colored differently. Yeah. Okay.
Didn't work out anyway. It's so funny, like my PNL on YM like changes so much before like the candle actually moves.
Yeah. What's your size on that?
It's just 1 mini.
Okay.
I'm about to be stopped though. It'll be like $100 loss ish. Maybe.
So I've got a shit ton of trapped sellers on NQ in the last 1 minute candle.
Ow. I'm sorry if I hurt your ears. That was my elbow into the microphone.
No, you didn't.
Oh, sweet.
Nothing. So I'm curious if this is just gonna flatline a little bit and then move higher. There are a lot of orders at 175 on NQ. I'm still not taking anything. I'm just observing.
What a horrible trading day. Why did we take any trades today?
Yep. Still not. You said Labor Day, right? That's when the price or volume starts to be.
Yeah, it's, the idea behind it is that like everyone's back from vacation, people are back at school,
Yeah.
so like the hedge fund managers are back at their desk. So
yeah, we'll make a note of it and then see what happens. That was September what, 7?
ish.
I'm expecting clean price action the next day. The very next day.
Let's do like plus or minus a week.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
You know, maybe September 15th. October is historically the most bearish month of the year.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think I was just reading Q3 is the most bearish quarter in at least in this century, last 25 years. Q4 is the strongest.
Yeah, well, that's
But
because
that's November and December. Yeah. See, my order flow is playing out here. Trapped sellers at 29,076.
Show me what you think is trap sellers. Share your screen.
Huh?
Share your screen. Show me what you think is trap sellers.
Yep. Let's do it. So, okay, I'm not sharing the right window then. Just a second. Stop screen. This one. So what I was looking at, can you see it? No, you can't. Oh, yeah, I need to just share it. There we go. This bit here.
Oh, you don't even see numbers. You just see big red lines. That's probably smart, actually.
And then you see selling going up. I mean, this is sellers hitting the bid, right? And not getting any follow through. And then they exhaust over here. That's at least, that's how much I've understood at this point. And you get a green close. So what you could do is you say, well, I enter here with a stop here. So that's an entry at 87 with a stop at 70.
No, it's too premature. Just having a bullish close doesn't mean anything. It's see how you're going up and then you're retesting. It's the second reaction. It's like, are they defending that level or are they giving up?
And what do you mean by second reaction?
So like the 3 candles you just showed me, right?
Yeah.
That one, and that one. That's just where the battle happened, right?
Yeah.
Where did it go from the battle? It went up. That's good. That's what you want to see from a bullish thing.
Yeah.
Now you're coming back down to retest.
Yeah.
Now, are the bulls going to defend or are they going to give up?
Exactly.
So now this is the decision candle. And it looks like the decision is do not go long.
And this is, I guess, I mean, this, if you see aggressive selling hitting the bid but it's getting absorbed. That means there's at this level, there's a passive buy order, potentially an iceberg sitting and absorbing the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I mean, you need confirmation, you need multiple cancels. I mean, also ideally, that's also why I didn't take the trade. Ideally, you want it to coincide with a key level, right? You want to have a VWAP there or something like that, and then say, okay, confirmation from order flow as well. Now I can enter, right?
Yes. So
Because I agree with you. This is just balance, right? It's up and down, and yeah. So how do I then?
$83 loss on that YM.
I'll just put your screen up again. I want to confuse people with order flow. This A-test is a little bit funny. The settings are difficult, I think, and now I can't minimize the window.
I'm gonna take this short on ES though. I think I like it.
The short?
Yeah.
You got another bounce on YM, but you didn't form a higher high, so that's actually a pretty nice double break shaping up.
I got fooled.
Come on, with a little bit of a deeper pullback on NQ. Just a little bit. What are you in now?
I'm in an ES short, and I'm still in my RTY short. Oof. RTY recovered completely.
3R trade up 2R, 1% on the day. Nice one, Lacey. Good job. I wonder what you long. Okay, you longed SPX. Fading Mike. Lacey's fading you.
He's long right now?
No, he closed it 3R.
Oh, so he's not fading me. He handed it off to me. Good job. Good job, Lacey.
Yeah.
I'll take the baton from here.
On a Monday like this. See, one might get induced into taking a long on NQ here with a stop under the base, but not me. I think the double break is going to play out on NQ.
You think?
Probably on ES as well. I'm hoping. It's all hope. That's what I run on.
I'm on a VWAP bounce on ES.
Are you taking that or?
Yeah, it's on the screen. Top right.
Right.
Thanks, Lacey. I'll take good care of her. Or she'll take care of me. Either one.
One mistake I've also been making the past couple of weeks is like envisioning it, right? And that's again, that's FOMO. Like as it has to come up to the ETH or something like that. But really, that's just hope. It could very well just form a lower high, come back down. The thing with these ranging environments is everything aligns for shorts, but it's the longs that pay, and vice versa. I don't think YM is going to hold up. What do you think?
No, I mean, this is a failure, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't make a newer high off that bounce. I mean, you can make an argument that we didn't actually touch it, but thought process would be like we want to retest the overnight before we make a new high.
Yeah. Slow Monday. This grind up is not really convincing in any way.
I'm not convinced either.
Huh?
But you know, for all I know, it'll just stop me out before it goes down.
The retail stops right above the highs.
You know what I'm gonna do? I have this huge volume profile level at 77.
A huge what?
Volume profile level at 77. So I'm just gonna move my stop above that just in case. Woo! That's fun. It's like, oh yes, damn, he moved his stop. I'm not gonna get it now.
Exactly. Oh goodness.
We were gonna get it when it was at 76, but not at 78. No,
that's too much.
Too much.
We don't have the volume to do that. We can't execute that many orders. Back in profit. Woohoo! Let's finish this one. I mean, are you still aiming for the lows?
For which one?
On ES.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to talk you out of anything. It's just with this range, it just the follow through is just so minimal.
Here's what I'll say. I'm looking to see what happens off of New York.
Yeah.
If there's a bullish reaction of New York, I might just pull the trade entirely.
Yeah.
But if we get a break of New York, I'm willing to hold it and trail it, you know?
Yeah. I think it's nice if you have a system where you go 2R. I mean, it's that depending on your win rate, of course, that's but going for 6R, that just means losing pretty much all the time.
These P&L windows are way too thick. Wait, why? Oh.
Now I'm in a kind of a mindset where if it even if it retests New York now on NQ, it's been so fucking slow that it might just break down anyway. Yep, losing can be frustrating. Yeah, even paper cuts. You've got too many position tools on your chart, Mike.
I'm trying. What? I tried to save this as a template.
Do you use the position tool to place the trade?
No. Can you do that? I just hit the
You
buy and sell
can.
button.
You can right click it and open the or double click or something, and then you let me see. Yeah, you just right click and say create limit order, and then you set the stop and the target. But well, it's already set based on where the tool is, right?
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know
Yeah.
you could do that. Not as cool as CR charts though.
I was actually thinking that indicator wise or tool wise, you could develop something where it does that, but then it also sizes correctly in terms of, I mean, you know, like if you drag your stop, it'll change the sizing based on what your risk is. That would be cool.
That's unfortunately not an indicator. That is.
Oh, you can't do it. It's a tool, right?
It's TradingView software.
Yeah.
And you cannot overwrite TradingView software.
No. Maybe you can sell the idea to them.
Yeah. They're a European country, European company.
They are. Happy days.
I forgot where they're from, but like somewhere in Europe. I remember looking to see if I wanted to apply for a job, and they're like, "Oh, you got to be in Denmark." I was like, "Okay, never mind."
What?
Nope, not TradeZilla. TradingView.
Yeah, it says it presets the risk. Yeah.
Let's see where they're at.
It is pretty neat.
Oh, end of summer deal, 80% off.
Yeah. On TradingView?
Yeah.
I need to have that annual renewal on September 6th. I might just do it before then.
Oh, they're in Cyprus.
Oh, that's probably some tax evasion crap.
Cyprus sounds fun. I'm gonna convince my wife to move to Cyprus.
It is a nice place.
For a job I don't have. Five minutes.
Oh my God. We are right in the middle of the massive 15-minute fair value gap right now.
Which is not a tool that we use.
It's super important. It's difficult to make a fun stream when nothing is going on.
You want to talk football like Austin does?
Football. I was actually gonna ask, because when I was asking you what you did do over the weekend, I was gonna ask Americans, they go watch sports, right? They go to the stadium or...
No, we don't go to the stadium. We go to our couch.
Your couch.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, some people go to the stadium, but like the vast majority of Americans just watch it from their couch.
The stereotype obese American with a beer and a couch and a football game.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you watch some sports over the weekend?
No.
Okay.
Sports for me don't start until football season starts, which is not until after Labor Day.
You were into basketball, right?
I am when the Knicks are winning.
Nice.
No,
which is how often? Last year?
Yeah, just this. No, I mean the past few years they've been good, and like I've been watching them. But there was a good like 15-year stint where they were just horrible. Like not just bad, just like horrible.
Yeah, it sucks.
I was a lifelong Knicks fan, and then around like 2013-ish, they just like lost all their good players, and then they got like one good player, and he just wasn't good enough to carry them, and for now they got obviously Jalen Brunson is like the star player of the team, but like he's not like he's not like a LeBron James or Michael Jordan player. He's
Right.
just really good and like makes his team better. So like, that's why they were able to win a championship this year.
Right.
I'm assuming you know who LeBron James and Michael Jordan are. So.
I do, yes. But I'm just thinking, sure, these superstars make a difference, but it's also a team game, right? You need. But I guess LeBron James also makes his team better.
Yeah, LeBron. I mean, sometimes a superstar makes their team better by attracting more attention to himself.
Okay.
Which, allows the rest of the team to do what they need to do.
Gives them some room, yeah.
Yeah. And then sometimes you get a Michael Jordan who's just like actually makes his team better,
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it's not like I follow football, soccer, but some of the superstars you see in that game are more like individuals, right? And in a team sport, it sometimes, it can work, but I think that's where someone like Messi makes it better because he also is a team player.
Is he? I don't follow soccer that much, but
yeah, to a larger extent, in my point of view, at least, than like Ronaldo, for example. It's 11 a.m., Mike. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, right as I'm about to right as it's about to dump. I promise you.
Generational wealth. There we go.
Generational wealth incoming.
Incoming, exactly. You'll keep us posted. We can see that tomorrow. When you're in your Lambo trading from your phone. Just average up into your winner. Then you'll be secured.
Yeah, like 3 ticks into the winner. I'll average.
Yep, exactly. If you can get 6 ticks with double the size, come on. Cool.
All right, y'all.
Thanks for joining, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Right? Peace out.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.